Why did Discord do that as soon as I started, bruh? Alright. Let's check that, like, everything's working. There's a lot. Move that a little bit up. Alrighty. That's gonna be loud, just realized that. Alright. Let's see. What if I just say, like, yo? Does that work? Just make sure this doesn't error into the settings. Good. I'm eventually gonna have to fix the quality, but make sure everything's working to start. Immediately gotta pause. Okay, there we go. Cool. Hopefully the quality is, like, not shit. Alright, it looks decent to me. Oh, it does come out to 1080p. I was worried that it would only go up to 480. Bro, I got so stressed. Holy. So stressed on that. Alright, let me like actually at the Discord. Hold up. I gotta make sure that it like says I'm live. Streamer mode, streaming, I'm back. Alright, new stream. My Discord is not gonna tell everyone I'm live because this is alright. The bot not gonna do its job. Because I'm live. Here, I'll type this out on the stream. Because I'm live on YouTube. So join. Hold up, let's just do one of these real fast. Yo, what's up, fives? Yo, PF. Then yeah, I mean, I actually like put out a message in general chat, and like nobody replied. Like one person replied. But I put like a whole like, hey, I'm live in 2 hours. PF for Skywars, and this guy goes PF, and I'm like, all right. So it's individually 500 cigarettes. This guy. This is the individual who has us playing Phantom Forces today. There's no option. This is not debatable. It's just what I do now. Anyways, yeah. Apparently, I guess that's where like most of my following comes from. So okay. Also, hi. Hope you're well. I've got my camera over here just because generally it's like what I call the red eye, which is basically like right. It's just it stares you in the face like when you're actually like normally streaming. So it's just kind of a pain in the ass. And also people don't really like looking at it. I think it just increases the nerves of streaming and also like day one coming back, it's probably not the best option. Hold on, let me get my like my chat open to a point to where like I should read it properly. I think this is good. I think we're good. All right, high fives. So yeah, if anyone does want to chat, I will say hi. We'll go with that. I will probably rant for a while. I have a little notepad here, like everything I'm going to talk about, so that's cool. But I also have like Velveeta cookies. I'm hungry. Yeah. And water. Full in spring with ice. I failed at drinking water. There is like a little bit of lemonade in here because it just helps your voice. And I don't really drink a lot of caffeine anymore. I remember when I was like early on in streaming, and like I would drink like iced caffeine, right? Which was the shitty. Hey, Alpha War Thunder, how are you, dude? Oh, nice. Yeah, what's up? Okay, I gotta adjust my aim on all of these guns because I specifically remember people. I had a request on like my old channels, and like people would basically like put stuff on my guns that did not make them work, and so I just realized that I just spawned in with guns that don't work. Like they're made to like fail basically, because people would redeem basically a specific loadout kit to make the guns awful. So I need to fix that, like now. I need to fix that after I die. I'm gonna run around with a knife this life because I can't. The guns are worthless. All right, come here. You're dead. The first kill back isn't even a gun kill, bro. I started playing Phantom Forces, and instead of playing with a gun, I chose the knife. The knife option has begun. Well, hi. Hello. How are you? I've been in university for a while, and I decided to... Hold on, that's another knife kill. Give me a second. Hold up. Alright, no, he's already dead. Okay. Oh, hello, sir. Hello. No. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. You have a shotgun. I have a knife. This is not a fair fight, bro. Fuck. Fuck off. dude. I can't fight you. You have a gun. I don't have a gun, and you're not standing close to me. God damn it. Alright. But yeah, I've been up in university, and at least in terms of Twitch, like, right, I've come to the realization that it's pretty goddamn retarded to actually stream. Alright, second kill. Yes, baby, let's go. But dude, I like how I'm just not playing with guns. I haven't adjusted my guns yet, so I just have to play like this. Hello. Hello, come here, come here. No. Yeah, alright, cool. I'm not gonna fight that guy. Hold up. I just wanna... No, he went around the side, dang it. It's been 10 months since you uploaded. No, he remembers. Part 2, what's up? But yeah, like, doing Twitch is, like, just not a good option, being honest. Just in general, like, YouTube live streaming, although YouTube live streaming is not, like, great, in fairness, compared to Twitch, you can't play, like, you can only play, like, NCS music if you wanted to, and I don't want to listen to da-da-da-da-da-da, you know, right? It's just, that's just not good music. I'd rather just rant. It's a better world. But, yeah, I guess, like, I want to primarily come back to YouTube because I'll also be doing videos for the most part. Alright, I gotta use everyone else's guns because I forgot to... I keep forgetting to adjust my guns before I spawn in. But these are, like, old redemptions. So it's just kind of, like, a pain to, like, deal with it that way. And it's not like... Okay, hi, buddy. But it's just a pain to use my guns because, right, my guns are basically terrible at the moment. And I need... Right, if I'm gonna go, like, 16, 17 KD, then I gotta adjust my guns to, like, proper shit. But yeah. Alright, let me do that now. Oh, they added music. That's new. We have... Honey Badger's not bad, but it's not gonna work for this. Not on this server. I could go the shotgun option. No, C8 is probably better, yeah. Let's see. Red laser real fast, just so I have that. Vertical, yeah, vertical's fine. I don't quite have pickups, but like I have the burps to describe that. It's not fun. It's like when you have to breathe out after you burp because like the burp keeps coming. One of those. It's a moment, bro. It's just human physiology. 10,000 years of human evolution, and we just haven't figured this out. I don't know, bro. But humanity's doomed, straight up. Like, we just don't have a shot anymore. Alright, I can't judge it because I've never played Phantom Forces enough to get past the level 25 guns. I mean, I just have... Right here. Like, let me show you something. Let me show you something real fast. I have, like, every legendary in existence, bro. And it's just... I just use a karambit, like a golden karambit, because people like looking at it. Like, people just like looking at this. Compared to every other gun I could possibly, like, straight up. Me using a knife sometimes will get me more kills than guns. Just because I play in a way that, like, I've mastered the movement after, like, streaming this. I remember, I think, 800 days in a row back when I was doing it mainly. Okay, this is, I think, the best player in the server. Yeah, it is, of course. Of course, other than me, right, and this guy over here, right, Zai. This is the best player on the server, of course. Why would it not be? But, yeah, makes sense. Anyways, though, hello Fives, hello Alpha, hello Caesar. How are you guys? See, I gotta remember the names now. Like, people are gonna have to adjust their YouTube names because I just don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure these are mostly my mods, and I'm just like, hi. They have their actual names as their YouTube accounts because they haven't used. I know HK and Fives have like adjusted their YouTube accounts before, but I know like 90% of my viewers haven't, so I'm gonna have to like remember all the new names. Good. Alright. Anyways, so I was in upstate New York where I go to uni for about 2 years. I mean, I'm back in my parents' house at the moment, which is comfortable, but you know, it's cold up there. In fairness, like upstate New York near the Great Lakes is like actually really cold. I'm just a guy who said one comment 10 months ago. I appreciate that. So welcome back. Thank you. Thank you for joining the stream. I will be here for basically the entire day. I have nothing better going on with my life. I do have to renew one of my leasing agreements for the apartment I live in, but outside of that, I have time to do that. That's not like a rush thing. So outside of that, I don't have a lot going on today. Anyways, but yeah, I was in upstate New York, and I use an electric scooter at the moment because I don't have a car of my own. And, you know, I use that to get around a lot of the places. And I gotta say, where I live, just, dude, the city pays, like, no money to make it a walkable area. Like, that should be, like, a requirement for cities in the US, that, like, you can walk around and there isn't, like, a chunk of sidewalk. It's just missing. Like, it just goes into road. Like, you can't get to certain places unless you go on the road. It's so terrible. But yeah. I mean, you probably long forgot some, due to it being so long. Yeah, true. I mean, there's that factor too, and I get that, but you know, fives. I mean, I had a lot of unique people back then, and it's not like ego moment, you know. It's just hey, yeah, that's true. There are gonna be some people I don't remember, and I feel bad about that, but that's all right. I remember the main ones, the main like 150 that would show up, and so I appreciate it. I didn't widely advertise this stream either because like I didn't know how good it would be. Not in terms of like quality, but I meant in terms of like because right, I did get the stream up to 1080p. I did not expect that to go as well as it did. In fairness, I thought it was gonna come out at like 720, maybe 480, because you know, I, despite streaming for like 3 years back on Twitch, like I have no idea how to stream. Like I am terrible at this. I have not figured it out one bit since then. Any streamer who ever like thinks that they know what they're doing on the tech side is lying. You would have died. You would have died, man. This guy was screwed. But yeah, yeah, you're just dead. You're not even aiming at my head. Like no, you were dead. Whether I knife you or would have, I probably would have killed him with a scorpion, but still. All right, let me switch out my. Oh god, the AA-12, bro. That monster of a gun. All right, hold on. I need to number one. Number two, changed it to the anime site immediately. Like the main thing I have to do. Hold on. Special sites, anti-site, muzzles. I don't even think I want to put a muzzle on it. Armor piercing, yes. I think yellow's a little bit better. Blue. You know what? We'll go with blue. I like blue. It's blue and orange are the most appealing eye colors to me at the very least. Not the AA-12 brings me the time in a row where I get killed by a 19. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, it's just, it is a pain. Highest quality Yakere stream ever. Ironically, you might not be wrong, because I don't think I think I streamed in 964 on Twitch, which was unique, but I don't think I streamed in 1080 very often. I think it mostly was between, okay, hold on, first off, that gun makes me go so slow. Holy shit, they nerfed that to the floor. But yeah, like I seem to recall that I wouldn't always stream in 1080 just because I wasn't partnered, and so like they would basically put up this little notification before you went live, like, hey, if you go live with a higher quality right now, your stream will be limited, and it's like I don't want that, and so I didn't do that. Oh my god, it's so broken. It's so broken. What was that, bro? I pressed the button once and I killed two. This is not a fair gun. This is not a fair gun, bro. Oh, I'm using this the whole day. This is our new stream. Welcome to Capture the Flag, boys. Today we're gonna be using the AA-12 because this gun isn't fair and nobody can play the game against it. Okay, where am I? I don't know this map. Hold up. They made a new map. Oh, hello. Hello there. Hello. Oh, god damn it. You're good at the game. Another day, another death. I have 113,000 deaths in this game. I've died more times than there are seconds in the day, which says so much, bro. Like, yeah, my ears, I can't handle the sound of the AA-12. Alright, oh, I cannot help you. I cannot help you, my good friend. My good friend, I cannot help you with this. There's no appeal. I'm sorry. It's already on it's already on 1. I can't do anything about it. Just lower the stream volume. I don't know how to help you. There's nothing I can do. I mean, I can lower my desktop volume, but that isn't really a big help. It brings me trauma. Yeah. I thought you meant it was loud. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not that loud, but like that kind of would be a pain. Yeah. Why is the server so small, by the way? Like I'm playing on this like tiny little server compared to like most. It's not that OP, but I know like Phantom Forces match makes a little bit. This isn't like a super public thing, but I have asked the mods before, and they're like, yeah, no, the server is like unless people join on them, like friends, you know, right? Phantom Forces servers will naturally matchmake a little bit. It'll send people who are higher levels to not like naturally, but like when they join the game, it'll send them to more balanced servers themselves, just so it doesn't like break the game, because that would be a really big issue if they kind of went about it. Anyways, I gotta kill the guy with our flag because that's gonna be a really big problem. I'm sure he's going for me too. Oh, wow, that was an impressive sniper shot from that kind of a distance. Jeez, just a shot brings me back to 2023. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta drink more lemon water. Blah. So the reason I'm doing YouTube is because the Northern Frontier game that I grew up on back in 2018 is coming out again. Actually, not too long from now. I think 15-ish days, and I will assumedly be a player helper or a moderator in it. They're kind of reviewing my background right now, which should come up. But outside of that, yeah, I mean, I'll be a part of the moderational team to deal with there, and we'll see how it goes for the most part. I think though that the thing for me about that game is that it's very faction oriented and very hard to live stream. So the way you have to live stream it is either by doing like economic giveaways or like recording battles and then posting them out. So I'll end up doing a lot of like tutorials and guides, but that's like a major thing there. And I'd rather like do that than be streaming on Twitch and then like, you know, doing the YouTube stuff. I'd rather just stream directly on YouTube and then just do the TNF stuff via the videos. But yeah, I remember Northern. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it was the #1 game on Roblox back in late 2018. So like it was popular for sure. Like people know about it. It's that like the community style to which people went about it is it makes it kind of unstreamable to say the least. In terms of like people being on call, like right, there's no way I could have a normal TNF player, if you get me, like on call with me, because they will just be spouting the N-word the entire stream. Like that's just not. I can't do that. I can't. I'm gonna get demonetized. I can't do that. That's just not an option, bro. But yeah, I mean, the community is incredibly toxic, but it is a wonderful game and one of the most enjoyable live streaming experiences, I would say, for the auction side of things and the main events. Like, if you're hosting an event in that game, oh, it's beautiful. But I think I saw your videos in 2020. My videos in 2020, I believe, were more on site. I mean, there was AoE, right? Age of Exploration, which is what I mainly did content creation on, and The New World, which were 2 remakes of the game. This is like the actual game. The main developers are just bringing it back because they shut it down for a long period of time in favor of what is currently Northwind. But, alright, I gotta kill this guy. Hold on. This guy was not there. No, he had a better one, dang it. I picked up somebody else's gun, which I kind of regret. Alright. What if I went like, yeah, let me pull up the BFG real fast and go sit at a distance so I can talk about shit. Yeah, it's because I'll be coming back to that. And also that, like, Twitch, right, here's the main problem with Twitch compared to YouTube, is that the end of your stream is the end of your stream. And what I mean by that is that the 2-hour, 3-hour stream that people go live for, as soon as that's over, there is nobody. Oh god, dude. I know what you're talking about, bro. I know what you're talking about. Yep, that was a thing. Yeah. Welcome to the Northern Frontier on Roblox, Caesar. Yes, indeed. That was definitely something going on there back then. Yeah, I mean the native population we used to round up into little like encampments, to put it that way, and we made them chop logs for us. Oh, yeah. Definitely a bit of an issue. Sure. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I'll be getting back into that game. I'll probably be less faction sided than I will be like doing independent content, but I will be like posting tutorials and guides which people want to watch. And then maybe some auctions, obviously. Like events that people are interested in being a part of, you know? Dude, I need to pick a better gun. I think that's an exploiter. Yes, it is. Alright, we'll get a new server here real fast. I know that's an exploiter. So yeah, that's unfortunate. It's not somebody on stream, but there is an X. So rip. Time to join a new server without yeah, here, let me join one of the larger servers so this just works better. Yeah. Well, right now we're kind of just getting restarted. See, to be monetized on YouTube, you need three oh, what the hold on. Bro, why is my Roblox over there? I need it on my main screen. What? Hello? Okay, can I like full screen this? Thank you. It went all the way off to like the left-hand side of my left monitor, and I had to full screen it like with F11. It just broke. I don't know, bro. All right, I gotta not. I can see the bullet holes in the elevator wall, and I'm just like, I have to walk up into that. Excuse moi. I cannot do that. That is just death and destruction waiting to happen. Death and destruction waiting to happen. So I am just not doing that because that is a terrible idea. I missed that shot. That is sad. That was point blank too. Yeah, I'll be getting back into that. So you need 3,000 watch hours, 3,000 public watch hours to be monetized on YouTube. And to achieve that, in fairness, it's not incredibly hard to achieve because like live streaming hours count too. So if you have like 100 viewers and you're live for an hour, that's 100 watch hours. So it's not that bad. And then like anytime anyone ever clicks on your video, it just adds an out watch hour. So it's not that bad, but it like wipes somebody who doesn't go live for a year of their monetization for the most part, unless they're like a partnered creator. And so that really becomes a problem for I should have hit that shot. I'm mad that I missed that. That was like the easiest shot of the week, and I literally just like popped it right over his head. I just went whoop. Like no, that was awful, dude. All right, can this guy like peek out, please? Hello, I see where you are. Hey, do I have to throw a grenade at you? There. That definitely missed, but yeah. Alright, that guy's got a better gun. The Metro experience. Yo! It's Tenkanata! What up, dude? I know who you are. Hey, Kitsune, how are you? I recognize your name. Hello! People's YouTube names are sometimes their real names, and that's kind of a problem because I'm gonna have to tell my mods to not do that. To be fair, I should actually mod you. Hold up. How do I mod somebody? I have no idea how to do this. I can't remember. How does moderator? Standard moderator. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was reading like YouTube has 2 types of moderators. That's new. That's cool. I guess I can have like 2 roles. Nice. It is me. Hello. Hello. How are you? Brody might be dead. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, but because right, YouTube monetization requires 3,000 watch hours and like well, at least 1 upload a year, basically, unless you're a partnered creator. Like someone the size of Techno isn't gonna get demonetized, but you know, right? Like when you get into the major creators, they don't demonetize them for not uploading, but like they would for a channel like mine, so they did, and so I have to wait till I get 3,000 YouTube watch hours to be monetized again. So going live is a good way to do that, especially when I'm about to upload like right all the TNF content videos. That was suspicious. Anyways, I'm fine. Glad. By Brody, I meant the guy hiding behind the shelf. Ah, yes. Or stall. Yes, yes. Alright. Oh, yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, sorry, my brain had to click there, dude. It takes a minute sometimes. Hit the nade. Let's go. Alright, I need to have an actual gun right now. Everyone's using a shotgun on this map, and I'm just getting blasted in the face every 5 seconds, and it's just not working out. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. He was behind me. That's sad. I was like here, and he just shot me here. I gotta get up behind here. Here's how you do it. All right, if you want to learn how to play Phantom Forces properly, you go into the underground section. Right, you do this. You go off to the left. And then you go all the way. You walk all the way over to here, step by step, very slowly. You walk all the way over here. And you have to keep going. You can't stop going, otherwise they will catch you. Then you get all the way up here, and you are behind the entire enemy team, and then you walk up behind them like this. You blast them in the face, and then they die. And that's how you play Phantom Forces, kids, and how you get every kill in the entire map. So, that is how it works, until they find you, and then they try to kill you, and then what you do is you hide in a corner, until they forget that you're here, and then you go back up, and then you do it again. And that's how you get kills in Phantom Force. The problem is that it will switch the spawn points when enough people do spawn on me, and right now, they're being dicks by spawning on me, so it's not fun. The first time I played this map, I watched with pure confusion as 5 people get ran over by a train and I get blasted in the dome by a sniper. Yeah. Welcome to Phantom Forces! To be fair, I used to be a partnered creator in Phantom Forces, but it was back at like the peak of when I was doing Twitch, and they do actually cycle those creators, so like I don't hold it against them, because they only hold like 10 on it at the same time, and so like they just cycled me out eventually, and that was kind of sad. But yeah, it's all right. No drama, just kind of a meh. Anyways, there were no working trains on this map. I think he's thinking of Arsenal. I thought of it too for a minute, and I was like, I think he's thinking of Arsenal, but it's okay. I'll just run with it. It's cool. There might have been an event, maybe like Halloween or Christmas or April Fools, for which they did that. They do some crazy stuff for April Fools every year. But yeah. Oh, dang it. I wasn't paying enough attention. Wow, 71 and 9. Like spirals, bro. What? Anyways, this map just gives me trauma. Unlucky. Unlucky. Hold on, I just need to walk up here. Yep. Oh, dang it. Dude, I gotta get back into like my my mechanics, because right now I'm going 1 for 1 or 1.5 to 1 really, but like it's not like right. I used to go like 10 and 1, so I need to get my mechanics back, bro. I'm not used to playing. I haven't played this game in like 2. I don't have the mechanical, you know, right? And I'm not playing based on how I used to, which I really should be. Anyways, 1, 2, 3. It blows up on 5. Yeah. I'm not a good person. But yeah. Dude, I've come to the realization as well. Here, let me drink some water. Take a breath. I've come to the realization that, like, blankets matter more than the bed. And what I mean by this is, like, sleep quality, right? Like, I rest, like, 8-10 hours a day. It's like the blanket quality matters the most. And the depth of consciousness I experience on my daily basis is based on the blanket I have. Humans have, like, this natural, ecstatic, like, relationship with, like, I shouldn't call it polyester, but it's like silk. What's the I don't know if it's cashmere, but it's like there's a couple of materials and fabrics that like you'll know if you ever feel them. Like it's just these are the best materials in the world. They're like the most comfy. Like imagine the most comfy YouTube video level like pillows in the world, and like you can get these. These are real things. They're not like super expensive. It's just nobody ever like considers to buy themselves like anything above a $20 pillow. And when you do that, and you do that with your blankets especially, your sleep quality will go up to like 1 million. This is just general advice from me. I mean, I'm not like sponsored or anything, but it is true. Like, it matters significantly more. Because I've slept on like box spring beds in university, right? Before I got my own apartment up there, right? When I was dorming. Like when I was doing that, like I came to the realization that like, dude, your blanket matters so much more than the bed in terms of like comfortability. Like you can and honestly, an uncomfortable bed isn't the worst thing if you don't want to sleep a ton, but like it definitely messes with your like depth of consciousness on a day-to-day basis and like ability to like cognitively learn while you're in university. And so I find it weird that universities, like university beds, which are like box spring beds, they like provide those at all. I just remembered something that gave me trauma, trenches after day 5. Oh boy. Yeah. The tanks, bro. The tanks come out, they start rolling out. If you're talking about Trenches Alpha, that's when tanks come out in that game. They come out on day 5, so I think that's what you're talking about. But yeah. Or artillery. I don't know. I think artillery starts on day 1, but I seem to recall. Oh, they killed him before I could kill him, and then I just dropped dead. All right, I need my BFG, bro. They've gotten used to the shotguns, and now they're playing with rifles again. I've swayed them off of playing with the guns they were playing with, and now they're playing with guns that work worse. Okay, and that guy had a rifle, obviously. Yeah. So anyways, I have 2 main content ideas for this summer. Primarily, right, one of them is Roblox. Other one's Minecraft. I'll get into the Roblox one first. So, my main content idea for this at least for this summer, is to basically be coming back through the TMF, as I mentioned, you know. I'll be posting out the tutorials and guides, I'll do some auctions, host some events, record the battles, be a part of a couple of factions, right, help set them up, all that. Maybe I'll be a part of their actual player helper or moderational team. That helps too. Make some funny videos and kind of meme on all the characters. Cool. The second thing that I'll be doing is that I'd like to host a Minecraft tournament. And I know that it's a little hard to reach out to content creators to get them active for those things, but in terms of Minecraft content creators, right, they either want to do an SMP or a tournament, and there's been a very lax amount of tournaments in the last couple of years. Like, there's MCC, and MCU hasn't really existed since 2022, but I do want to do, like, a Minecraft tournament for content creators and just get, like, a bunch of them in, host it, and just, you know, right, like 32 to 40 of them, and do, like, 8 games, you know, like Hunger Games, TNT Run, all that. Just host one of those. You know, no prize, just like a, you know, a general event for fun. Um, and run it like every Saturday. You know, just get 32 creators and run with it. But yeah, all good. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. They killed him first. But that's kind of what I want to be doing this summer. And I will get back into the live streaming space via YouTube, but I'm not, because these VODs automatically upload, right? So it's just when you're live, you go live for a little bit, and then it ends. So that's kind of that. Yeah. The better part, I think, of YouTube streams is that when anyone clicks on a VOD, they don't expect, like, the duration. While it's on, like, a Twitch stream, like, everyone expects a VOD duration to be, like, 8 hours. And so it's like, I don't know, man. It's just a better environment. I am going to come back primarily through YouTube. I don't feel like, right, I don't mean to diss Twitch in any, like, mention, but it's just, YouTube is, like, more comfortable in terms of content creation. There's just more you can do here. Like, honestly. 32 creators for no prize might be the difficult unless you... Yeah. I know enough. I mean, my Discord does have 1,000 people in it. Do I have my my Discord linked in the description, by the way? Can you check Technonauta? Because I have no idea if I do. Is it, like, in the description? I don't know. Or is it, like, below? If it isn't, I should put the link down there real fast. Because I can. So, yeah. By the way, Caesar, are you in the Discord? I would ask, because I can send you it if you're not. I have no idea if you are. But, yeah. Also, it's probably advertised. Live on YouTube. Yakere. Alright. Oh. Live on YT. Yeah. Does that work? Nope. Can someone figure out how to say for how do you say it on Roblox? How would you say live on how would you say that? Nope, I am. I've been in it since oh, you are. Okay. That's all good. It's all good. So I just want to make sure. Live streaming YouTube. How do I say? Can I say that? I can't even say that. Bruh. Live on YT. Nope. You can't. How do you say this on Roblox, bro? Nope. Bro, you can't say. How do you say that on Roblox? Can someone figure that out? Bro, someone figure out how to say live on YouTube. I don't even know, bro. Someone He's having a good day. He's not an exploiter, I believe. Ah. Nope. Yeah. I don't know. Can I say that? Yep, there we go. Alright, cool. YouTube. Yeah. Funny red brain rot app? Yep. Bro, I doom scroll so hard at night. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do. I'm one of those guys. And it's like, nobody wants to admit they do. But, like, I scroll down the YouTube short. Like, YouTube Shorts beats TikTok nowadays. I'll give it that. Like, because YouTube Shorts are, like, interesting. Like, my YouTube Shorts are just filled with, like, right, basically my YouTube Shorts, at least, are just Rogan clips, right? For like what I end up watching at night. Like there's just Rogan clips all over the place. That's a big one for me. I get some cooking videos. I get some Gordon Ramsay stuff. Like not like him on like Hell's Kitchen or whatever, but like his general tutorials and guides. I get some of that. And then outside of that, I get I'm a freak, so when I get freak mode, okay, okay, bro. I mean, there's some people with like YouTube shorts that are a little, but you know, for me at the very least, it's pretty tame. It's mostly like cooking stuff. You know, there's a lot of that because I do enjoy cooking. That's a big like, you know, I shouldn't say it's a hobby of mine, but right when I was up in uni, I would mainly shop off campus, right? Because shopping on campus, they just mark everything up by like 30%. And so it's just I would shop off campus and then kind of cook because I had my own apartment, and I would go in there and you know I'd make myself a meal. Steak became like a very favorite breakfast for me. I know the avian flu was happening, and so like I didn't really buy eggs just out of fear of it. I didn't care enough to like deal with that, and so I was like, all right, you know what? I'm not gonna go in depth about it. Eggs cost $1 billion. I'm good, dude. Eggs were like the price of gold for a little while, and I'm good. Like I'm happy to just eat my breakfast steak. You get me? Like if you're a diet, yeah. I'm good. Thank you, but thank you. Put it that way. I don't know what you mean by freaky to put it that way, but I'm good. Every guy is freaky. I'll give it that. It's just the level to which you can allow them to, you know. Yeah. Nom nom. It's good. Good cookie. Bro, Belvitas are nice. Like, I'm gonna be honest, they are. They are very nice. They help like your brain function and keep you awake, dude. Yeah. I mean, I've said like religious memes before, and also saying "Oh God." When I say "Oh God" right now, I just think like, "Oh yeah, the Pope's dead." it's just a moment for me where it's like, "Oh yeah, whoops, oops, my bad." It's like touchy like God is a touchy subject when the Pope is dead. Like you can't say too much about it, bro. Gotta like yeah, one of those moments. We are in a fairly peaceful time in the world. You know, that's a good thing at the very least. I feel like. You know, although we don't like have a there's no head of the church at the moment. We are in a peaceful time in the world, which is excellent for everybody. I feel like. I mean, there is the Ukraine war, but that seems to be coming to an end. But outside of that, I feel like there isn't as much like conflict on a world stage right now, which is kind of nice, you know. There you go. I also have a chip bag when I need it. See, the mark of a good streamer is somebody who gets up and goes to the bathroom in the middle of stream and comes back. Because, and what I mean by this is most people just end their stream, which is weird, but that is so true. The most streamers who do it actively will just end stream when they have to go. I'm good right now, but I was thinking about that for a minute when I was drinking water. I was like, yeah, no, I know a lot of people. Like, I've known a lot of content creators who are just like, man, I gotta pee. All right, time to end stream. It's like, I know so many people like that because it's just like a minor inconvenience. It's just like, yep. That is the biggest reason why major content creators don't go live for like 8 hours. That's just the main reason, bro. It's just they have a minor inconvenience and they're like, well, take it. It's wraps. We're done here. Like we'll go tomorrow. I know about that at the very least. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, hello. Okay, how do I get you? No. I got him, he got me. Fair enough, we'll take it. Alright, it's the little bit of lag that gets there. Dog, huh? Yeah. What do you mean? I mean, I could name you content creators in the Roblox category. Like, dude, ask Devs. Like, Devs, the, like, my twin in content creation, to put it that way. Ask him. Like, he will tell you for a fact that, like, content creators, 100% of the time, will, like, right, especially, like, smaller creators under, like, 100K, will, like, have to pee, and they'll just end stream. And, like, that's just the end of their stream. Is, like, when they have a minor inconvenience, they have to go to the bathroom, which is crazy. I mean, he'll tell you, it's a really big thing. Like, we know, because we've seen it for years and years, but it is the biggest reason that people end streams. Like, beyond everything. Not even, like, time constraint, not, like, out of topics, no chat, right, whatever. No. None of those are reasons why people end streams, which is so wild to me. That's just awful, dude. Like that's the main reason. No, it is to whatever transpired in this chat room when I was gone. Yeah, I was talking about like my YouTube Shorts chat scroll, and he went, "Oh yeah, no, I know some freaky stuff. I can send you some of the freaky stuff." And I'm like, I'm good. Thanks though." That's what happened, but it's cool. I mean, there are people. I don't think he meant that kind of, like, you get me. I don't think he meant that kind of. I think he just meant like weird, like out of place stuff. Like the thalassophobia, you know, like underwater, like deep in the, yeah. Oh no, he meant that. Yep, he meant that. After seeing that next chat message. Yep. Nah, but I'm not much of a. I'm not much of a, to be fair. I had my fair share of like bad relationships, and I just kind of, for the minute, you know, being celibate good boy, you know, just not getting into that. No relationship Yakere. So yeah, just kind of sitting idle at the very least, at least publicly. But yeah, crazy indeed. Yes. Anyways, though, yeah. But yeah, being live on YouTube, I feel like, is going to be a more comfortable option for the future of the channel, because not only am I going to be doing like consistent guides and tutorials and videos and all that, but playing games in general is like, right, as soon as the stream ends on Twitch, the next day, nobody's ever going to watch that VOD again. And on YouTube, it's very different, because you can go live every day, catalog them, put them up, all the VODs, right, and just leave them as like open videos, and then people will go back to them 2-3 years later for you being live. And it's just a significantly better, like, right, way to like show your content to the world, I feel like, and to get people in your community. And so I do feel like starting up this way is probably the better way to go about it. Also because, like, when you're not live, right, you can't receive any, and I shouldn't say donations because I'm never expecting any donations, but it's like, I feel like ad rate, right, on Twitch is only for the 2 hours that you're live, making it like terrible. While YouTube is also a 24/7 thing, so if you're making videos, it's just so much better too. But yeah, because, right, basically your content's out there 24 hours a day, whether you're there or not, and that's a big deal. Also, I have the lyrical stuff just straight, yeah. All right. I'm trying to hit this guy with the shot, but it's hard to because he's behind stuff that blocks shots. We have an enemy. Oh, there is an enemy over here. I hear them. I know where the enemies are. Bro, where am I getting shot from? Oh, okay. Makes sense. I did shoot at him. I think I suppressed him, or maybe I missed the suppression, but I tried shooting at him, and I knew where he was, but I was like, where am I dying here? How did I die there? I'm just holding back. My sanity is, oh yeah. Yeah, same here at the very least, but not in the way you think. No, I've just spent like a significant amount of time in uni in like a frozen tundra wasteland, right, upstate New York, and so it's just right. Yeah, your brain it's not fully functional after all that, bro. Honestly. All right, I need to kill this guy before he kills me. I'm in kind of a sniper battle right now. This one guy on the left here. I mean, I'm shooting them like a second or two after they die, which is kind of sad, but all these would connect. Got him before they got him. Ah, I got suppressed. They found me. I haven't marked him yet, so I don't know where he is. Yeah. Again, I haven't marked the person who's shooting at me, which is kind of a problem, but we're getting there. Hi, okay, hi. All good, all good. No, he's here, he's here. Yeah. Tribal case key. You know what? We'll open the tribal case. What do you guys think we're gonna get? I think we're gonna get here. Tribal key. Open. Roll single. I think we're gonna get a blue. I do. We might get a purple though. Oh, we got a purple. Let's go. Hunter. AK-308. Very nice. Excellent. Excellent. Here, you know what? We'll open a ripple case too, right? Oh wait, hold on. I gotta buy a case. Confirm, not enough credits. No, I'm not spending Robux on your game. No, that will never happen. Sell like a AKM skin or something. That'll work. Alright. sale successful. I have like 10 million credits in like. All right, Ripple case. Open the Ripple case. 3% for the legendary. Do we hit it? Do we hit it? We do not. We get a purple though. You know what? It's not terrible. I mean, price wise, it's not awful. It isn't awful. It pays for the. It pays for all of it. There we go. Can I say that? Yep. All right, that works. I wish I could say YouTube, but can you say YouTube? You can't say YouTube. All right, I gotta figure out how to say YouTube. Okay, sorry, buddy. I gotta stab you to death. No, no, no. All right. Is this count as kill? I take it. It counts. It's 1 and 1. It marks it on the thing. It's good enough. It's good enough. I got the kill. All right. I gotta figure out how to say YouTube on Roblox. I'll figure it out eventually. I'm not really big on advertising during first stream back. It's not really too necessary. There's people here, and I appreciate you boys. Yeah. Anyways. Yo, dude, city prices are so bad for, like, food as of late. I mean, I was talking about cooking earlier, and that just, like, crossed my mind. Like, when I was cooking, right, at least on campus, dude, the markup was, like, 160%. I remember, like, a bottle of grape juice being, like, $9 to $10. Like, a bottle of grape juice, bro. It's not even that crazy. Like, like, that's, like, double the price of, like, what it should be, honestly, at, like, any grocery store. And so I'm so glad that, like, I went to shop off campus. Like, I probably saved, because my my uni has a, like, mandatory meal plan for first years, and I'm not a first year anymore. So I basically spent half the amount of money because I didn't eat on campus. Like, I saved thousands of dollars in the course of a couple of months by not eating on campus. That's crazy. It really is. I opened up all the cases and had piled up hopes of getting the family. No luck on that, unfortunately. Got a Strader and a Tanzanite pack instead of, which is like, okay. I mean, it's decent. That is decent. You can obviously sell them and keep going. I mean, until you get what you want. It does work. You can get there. You can get there. But yeah. I mean, at least over the course of this summer, what I hope to be doing is learning a lot more in, like, the cooking field of things. Like, if I learn how to... I mean, I know how to cook steak, and I enjoy my steak rare. Which, like, I had Texas Roadhouse 2 days ago, right? And I ordered a rare steak, and it was a little underdone. It's like, the problem with ordering a rare steak is that, in technicality, you might end up ordering, like, raw meat. Because, like, if the chef that day just either doesn't like you, or you're just, you know, right, a little bit too rude. I'm kidding. But, I mean, it's basically, the problem with ordering rare meat is that, although only, like, 3% of the population does it, it's still, like, definitely, it poses a risk, like a genuine health risk to, like, order it that way, even though they'll give you the best cut of meat. If you order well done at any restaurant, you can ask any chef this too. Like, or not chef, cook, rather. Chefs are the people in charge of the kitchen. They don't do the cooking, most of them. Right, if you ask most cooks, like, right, what they will do if somebody orders rare meat versus well done, they'll just give you the crappiest piece of meat if you order well done. Because it basically removes all the embellishing, right, like, negative parts of the steak. Like, you can't tell the difference between the best steak and the worst one if it's well done. Despite the fact that if it's rare, that it shows all the flaws in the steak, so they have to give you the best piece of meat, otherwise it looks terrible. And so, basically, I order, right, for the same price, just the best piece of meat they have, out of the cuts of those. The problem is, and also, to me, rare meat is probably the best, but... the issue, yeah, I mean, home cooked is not bad, but personal preference, right, I do enjoy, like, when I go out to eat, right, the best steaks are the ones that generally are, like, cooked rare, right? Because when you're ordering that, 9 out of 10 times, they give you literally the best piece of meat available to them of that cut, because otherwise it may not be a great, you know, right? Any cook, any sane cook, is going to give you the better piece because, right, anyone who's going to get it medium or even well, right, it's basically, it's not going to show the flaws. And so it looks good. And they want to give you, right, a decent meal. Any of them, you know, any cook would. But yeah, it's weird to me because basically, in my opinion, everybody should order, right, when they're out at a restaurant, everybody should order their either medium rare or rare. That's what you should be ordering because they'll give you the best cut of meat for the exact same price. They just will. If you, like, out of 100 steaks that they might have in the fridge, right, they will give you the absolute worst one if you order it well done. And that's not to spite you. It's just that, right, basically, eventually they have to use those, and why not use it on the ones to which it shows none of the flaws? When you cook it well done, you'll never see a single flaw in the steak. Like, because it just cooks them out. And so that's you. If somebody ever orders a steak well done, you just get the worst piece of meat, and it's just terrible. And so it's not like enjoyable for people who eat steaks well done, because you ever like unless you're ordering it at a super high end restaurant, right, where the worst steak is still a really good steak, then yeah, that's just a thing for me. But yeah, the problem, and I mentioned this, is that when you order rare steak at like a non-steakhouse, like you are running the risk of them undercooking it, and you have to send it back, and then they'll cook it like medium rare rather than rare. And so yeah, you know, that is kind of a moment though. But you have to get like used to sending food back sometimes if like they undercook a rare steak, because otherwise you're like risking like actual health stuff. And I've had to deal with that before, to be fair. But yeah. I mean, what I had at Texas Roadhouse was I had a 14-ounce steak, which is a pretty decent sized steak, to be fair. And I remember they asked me the question, do you want mushrooms on it? And I have a picture of this, but the problem is there's a family member in the picture, so I wouldn't like dock the picture, obviously. I would have to like flip it out, right, what the steak looked like. But they just covered the top layer in like an inch of mushrooms, dude. And I, to this day, have no idea why they did that. I mean, like, it's just, right, like, why? I mean, like I get that they want to like provide a good service, bro, but like the mushroom, there was like at least 200, not exaggerating, 200 mushrooms on top of the steak, bro. Four people are looking. Who's the stranger? Fives. What do you mean health risks and people eat it blue? Well, eating steak blue, for the most part, right? I don't know if you know this. Eating a blue steak, bro, most people who do that consistently actually have health issues. Because that's just not, that's like actually dangerous. It tastes great when it's blue, like blue rare, but it's generally cooked blue means it's cooked blue rare. Blue is actually like not cooked. That's like dangerous levels of like if you eat a steak every day at blue, you will come down with stuff regularly. Like at least once a week, you will be sick. You can't do that consistently and be okay. That's just not a. That's just dude. That's so risky. Like you know what I'm talking about, dude. That is so risky. Like there's no way about this. So, yeah, that was a good little scene there. Oh, shoot, that's not loaded. Dang, I shot over his head. This is a pretty high tier server. Give it that. You got like a couple level 100s, level 200s in here. So, yeah. I eat medium rare because I like the meat kind of cooked. I agree with that, yeah. I mean, medium rare isn't. Yeah, I used to order my steaks medium rare when I was younger, to be fair, because I learned from my brother, right, who cooked, right, and also generally liked his steaks medium rare. Sometimes he would get medium. I think he's settled into medium nowadays, and I've settled into rare, but I can't order a steak blue because I find that to be dangerous. I'm not willing, fives. I would like to live longer than a week, bro, rather than if I'm ordering a steak blue rare all the time, then that is super dangerous. It is very, I've had blue rare steaks and I've had rare steaks. Rare steak is like the most enjoyable because all the juices are there, bro. You get the entire, like what you think of like a TV steak is actually just a rare steak. Like they're not, those ads aren't even fake. Like that's just, they're just cooking it rare. So if you order a rare steak, you get like a TV quality, right? A TV advertisement, Outback steak level steak, bro. Like it is good. It is. Outside of that, I mean, I would say I'm a bit of a foodie, but I do weigh like 160 pounds. So, you know, there is some limitation to that, obviously. All right, I need to switch on my pistol, bro. That was way too inaccurate. My ping does not exist in the server on God. Yes, I feel you. I feel that. Hold on, let's switch this up. The arm pistol's terrible. Tech 9 or, hold on, what's the... I think the 9-3R is going to be a little bit more comfortable. Oh, it's burst. Alright. Well, I get to use the burst pistol. Let's see how this goes. It's like a terrible way to enter the fight. I could just wait for one of them to like peek out. Okay, there's a guy over there. Oh, I forgot I'm not using my sniper right now. Preach, preach, preach. Alright. 15 to 50k. Wait, what? 700 milliseconds is like rough, bro. That's 700 ping. Yeah, 15,000 ping, brother. That's brutal. I'm like averaging 340 milliseconds. Actually passes away. Yeah, dude, that's not great. But in Phantom Force, it's all right. Wow, that was actually really that was impressive. At this point, I don't care about EXP, but this game mode has to give people insane amounts of EXP, like genuinely and sincerely. Also, I don't get how people outrank me in Phantom Forces. Do you have any idea how much Phantom Forces I've actually played to like reach my current level? Do you understand? You have to comprehend like how hard it is to reach level 167. I've probably played like 2,500 hours of Phantom Forces. Like that's a wild number for somebody to have more experience than me. Like, right? Yeah, I get that you could have a better KD than me, and that would help with it. But like in general, bro, it's a pretty wild notion to think about that some people have like more than 2,500 hours on Phantom Forces. Like, you've just never played a community game. Like, dude, most of these people should be like professional like Valorant players at this point if they're this good at it. Like, you just should. There's just no reason for you to, be doing this for that long. What's your Discord user? I have some evidence in my devious internet. Oh, are you not in the Discord? I will link the Discord. I got you, buddy. Why did Kutso send me a DM? Okay. Kutso sent me something from a group that I haven't been a part of in 2 months. Hidden use copy button. Okay, hold on. I have used the copy button. Oh, it's because I'm live. Hold on. I gotta turn off and on streamer mode. Give me a second so it like gives me the proper. Yeah, all right, there we go. Let me do this. Streamer mode, enable streamer mode. There we go. Thank you very much, Discord. And one of these. There you go. There is the Discord, good sir. I am the top of that Discord. You will find me very, very, very quickly. It is not too difficult. But yeah. Alright, I see a couple enemies over there. I don't want to walk into them and end up dying. It's just not an intelligent move. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Dang. I probably could have walked behind him there. I mean, that was kind of an F up on my end. I feel like I didn't have to die to that guy. I just say two. Nope. Nope. 5. Nope. Can I say that? Yep, that works. Somehow that works, but everything else doesn't work. I don't know. Hey, Sim, yo! I'm in class, but just wanted to drop by. Here, hi, Sim. I don't know if you can have the volume on. So, hi, Sim. Hopefully you're well, buddy. I wish you all the best. Yeah, right now I was talking about steaks, bro, because I like my steak rare, and I get it in, like, upstate New York. Because, right, they do raise a lot of cows in upstate New York. And that's kind of, right, when I'm up in uni. Right now I'm at, I mentioned a family home, so, I'm closer to New York City at the moment. I'm in a borough, basically. So that's, yeah. Like that's kind of in the area that I'm in. Like not walking distance from the city, but like train distance. Like you can get there pretty quickly. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. But right when you're in upstate New York, they raise a lot of cows up there, and so you get like A, the steak is cheaper, and B, the cheese is incredibly cheap. Like a 1 pound wheel of cheese is typically between like $7 and $10, which if you didn't know is an excellent price compared to the rest of the world. Like most people that go to the supermarket, if you're in any other area than like upstate New York, Connecticut, or Maine, like or Texas, for example, right? Cattle ranching places or Oklahoma, right? Very specific places in the US. Outside of those places, cheese will cost 5 to 10 times more than that per pound. Like it is genuinely expensive as hell everywhere else. So I'm getting like I remember going grocery shopping, bro, and I mentioned, I don't have a car of my own. It's that like I would bring a backpack with me and I would be able to bring a few bags, and I would get like bread, like rolls of basically like baguette rolls, right? Like a big, like imagine like a loaf of bread, but not like American loaf of bread, like a European loaf of bread. I would get like 5 or 6 of those in bags, and then I would get like a pound of cheese, like a legitimate like wheel pound of cheese the size of my head, and I'd bring that back to my apartment, and that was like I don't know a good like 3 4 days of food. Not subsistence food, obviously. I just eat light. I remember primarily because right, I wouldn't eat, and I mentioned this. I wouldn't eat anything really outside of breakfast and dinner. So I'd always have my breakfast at my apartment, which was like cheese, bread, Water, obviously, I still have water over here. A little bit of lemon and extract in this as well, but that's just for my voice at the moment. Um, and yeah, I mean, right, that was my breakfast, and then I'd always go eat dinner out because I was in uni. And right, when you're in uni, you have to pretty much eat with your classes because you're there. You know, so yeah, I do not need evidence of your ping dog. But yeah, MVP winners. Ba-ba-da. Oh, that's what he meant. All right, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, though. Over the summer, I'll probably be developing up, like I mentioned, that Minecraft tournament. I am going to do, yeah, so the idea to do a Yak Clash tournament, I have the games written out, but Hunger Games, TNT Run, Skyblockle, Lucky Block Sky Wars, Hide and Seek, Gladiator, a couple different like versions of games basically on like a Minecraft Championships type point system. It only takes a couple $100s to have those like fully developed and implemented to a server. It's surprisingly cheap. The reason that people don't do tournaments is because they tend not to know enough creators to properly run a tournament, which I think is kind of something that I have the ability to do. And so, right, at least by June, I will be hosting a weekly content creator tournament on Saturdays for that, and we'll just put it up on YouTube and see how it goes. So yeah, at that point, people might tune in, but I don't know as of yet. I'll take your word for it, I think. Sad. The picture with them as like system has like 140. Yeah, dude. Bro's internet connection is like, you know that that one wheel meme that's like all over TikTok a while back. The like where it starts just spinning the internet speed and it just keeps going and going and going, like the internet speed test thing, and then it like slows down a little bit. It just went wild for like a couple minutes. That's his internet, bro. It's normally like 100,000 ping, and then just for one night, at one time, it gets to 0.0001 ping, bro. He's got perfect ping for 1 second a day, and it costs him the entire rest of the day to achieve. Alright, I forget that pistol is burst. I gotta get off of burst, because I'm like autoing it, and like I just click it once, and so it goes pa, and then it stops firing. Stupid. Alright, I think the ASME is, yeah, it's better. It's not great, but it's better. I need to use the MP40 as my primary gun. I keep forgetting that. That's a gun, when you use the MP40, it's definitely more comfortable, I feel like, for the way that I play. It's the closest gun for my playstyle, at least in Phantom Forces. In real life, I have no idea, but I've shot a few guns in real life. Got me guns. I don't own one of my own right now, but not here, at least. Alright, there's some guys up there. Dang. Wow, that was insane deagle, dude. Wow. Really hit me, yeah, hit me all the way out there. Alright, now primary. Where's the MP? I'm gonna probably find it. Yep, there it is, found it. My MP40. So yeah, this mostly matches my playstyle based on how I'm shooting. Like, and you can kind of tell with it. So yeah, it's just very comfortable for like the way my wrist moves in general, and also like the fire rate. So yeah, it's pretty good, and I enjoy it for that reason. Because I at least go 1-for-1 with this gun, no matter what I'm doing, which is better for stream. Like, you don't want to be going like 0.25 KD on stream, you know? Like, that's just a terrible way to go about it, if you get me. Anyways. Can't tell if that guy's exploiting or not yet. I'm gonna figure it out, though. Anyways. What else? My phone charger started breaking. I got a new one out here now, but my phone charger started breaking, bro. Like, Apple's products, and I'm not gonna diss them too hard, because they make a pretty good iPhone, but, Apple, at least in terms of chargers, bro, when a charger gets, like, old enough, and you'll notice this, like, the wire starts to break, bro. For some reason, Apple products' wires are not strong. Like, and I don't know why they've done that, but, like, I've never had a phone charger that after, like, 5 or 6 years still works. Like, gradually, it either flakes at the top, towards the end, or what's being plugged into the phone does, like, break a little bit over time. But yeah, I'm gonna check it off camera. Jesus Christ, dude, your ping is brutal. You're into the anime games, I see. Yes, yes. Yeah, that looks a little bit like my scroll. It's a little bit more on the anime side of things, but yeah, I agree. That does look like my scroll as well. Yeah, I'll admit on that. Yeah, I accepted the friend request. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. So yeah, though, that's but yeah. And that looks a little like my scroll as well. That's not too devious, dude. You're good, you're good. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Good work on the new ones are USB-C now, and any cable would work. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me read that properly in a second. Bro, I read it, and my brain didn't process any of what you said. Good job. The new ones are USB-C now, as any cable will work. Well, yeah, I mean, it is, it's nice, right? I've never had one of the wall outlets fail, like, you know, the plug into the wall, you know, phone charger thing, right? That never fails. What fails is this thing. This, chat. This thing up here always fails. I don't know why. It does. It sucks. There's no reason that they should ever be that bad. And generally, I think they can improve it. It's a little bit of a rant on that, but I think they could do better. They can do better. So yeah. Anyways, though. Dude, okay, yeah. Get a new server. I'm not sure if they're exploiting or not, but I'm pretty sure he is, because he's instant headshotting me every time. And that's kind of not something you can do with a deagle. Like, that's a little difficult, to put it that way. You know, I wanted to hire Chase as an editor. I do need an editor right now, for the most part. Okay, hold on, I got it. Yeah, right, there we go. Had to full screen it. But yeah, I tried getting Chase in as like an editor for the channel for a little bit. And I think the problem is that some people, in terms of editing, don't have a lot of experience. And I know he's not too experienced yet. Just putting it out there, I am offering 20% if anyone wants to edit for me. So there will be that. But yeah, we'll have to see on that. I mean, I want to reorganize staff as well, down to around 23 members, because we don't need that many, especially for what the channel's currently doing. And also, we got like 170 people rolled, mainly for the Twitch, but it's not as necessary, especially when doing YouTube, to kind of do that. But I think it's the best way to go about like reorganizing things is to have a very limited staff team and a couple editors, so that I can consistently post out videos and clips and shorts and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. So I guess we're gonna get into that for the community coming next, and you know that'll put us together for the upcoming TNF content and the Minecraft tournament content, because then we'll have people to help run those. So if you guys are ever interested in it, hit me up and we'll put you on staff. But yeah. All right. TTF. Bro, recording is gonna be like fun, because I don't know, man. When you're recording, you can always like scrap stuff that you are recording versus live, when like you say something wrong, it's like, oh shoot. Or you yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I gotta get back into the method of like recording stuff. So that's gonna come next. I remember I used to do this little Phantom Forces series of like, right, I would just do a yak rant thing. And I think I've got like 8 of those. I don't know if they're public anymore. I think they are. They might be unlisted, but I used to do, environment. I died to the environment. That's a thing? How is that a thing? What? Is that new? I died to the environment. The first time I have ever died to the environment in Phantom Forces, bro. That is weird. To just put it bluntly, I've never had that happen before. That's new. Yeah. Alright. Oh. Enemy over there. Got an enemy. Oh, come on. I was looking the wrong way. Dude, people are good at the game. Why do I keep getting servers where people are like crazy good today? Also, I don't know any of the new maps because they developed a bunch of the new ones, so I'm kind of just running around aimlessly with no idea where the objectives are at all. Okay, this kid's insane, dude. What the heck, bro? 30-4. Jeez, dude. Bad luck? Yeah. I mean, it's beyond bad luck. This guy's just crazy good at the game. Yeah, it might be... I think he died. Yeah, he did. Dude, 31-5 is some wild stuff. And he's not even aim assisting. He's just that good. Crazy. Mm-hmm. Oh. Hold on. You just need to find some games. He's got him. Hey... I'll take it. It's good enough. It's good enough. 3 kills there, or 2 kills and 1 assist count as kill. I will definitely take that. That is a significant improvement to our KD. Alright, 4 and 6, bro. Gotta find where all these guys are. One day we will. You should just follow the capturing guy, because they just that's where they start to move to, bro. You know, because that's where they're going. Okay, there's a guy behind me. Oh, that's gonna go kaboom. Any kid will run any errand for you if you ask at bedtime. Yes, yes. Phantom Forces quotes. Are you playing against AI or what the fuck? No, they're just really good. I mean, I've had yeah. Dude, it genuinely surprises me sometimes though that anybody outranks me in Phantom Forces. Cause dude, like how addicted do you have to be to this game to play Phantom Forces more than a live streamer? Like what? Like that's like mental problems, bro. Also, this guy does have his spawns turned off, so he might be exploiting. But we'll see. People that turn their spawns off want one of two things: either a really high personal KD because of recording for whatever reason, or alternatively they're exploiting. They don't want somebody to report them by like recording them, you know, their spawn, whatever. You know, so those are the two ways that goes. So one or the other, but we'll find out. Toothless. Anyways. Why? I know this is the developer's name, but like, you know what I mean? Like, posting that in the tunnel is not the best thing. That's a developmental choice right there. Bro, what is this? Tatooine? Jesus Christ. Bright as hell. Bright as my camera filter. Alright, ow. They just watched as he sent buckshot at them, pretty much. Alright, this is the map where you get to use your sniper rifle. Dude, this is Afghanistan 2006. Here we go. Alright, hold up. Gotta find... Yep. That's what this map is. Hello. He's dead. He's not dead. I got one of them. Yeah, you basically just stand... You get up on top of one of these, you look over at this kid, you blast him in the face, and you go down here. And that's just how it works. Yep. Dude, it's just back and forth. Like, everybody uses a sniper rifle on this map. That's just your whole entire purpose, is just using a sniper here. Oh. I couldn't get out of that. I spawned in a place where he could have shot me. That's crazy, dude. Honestly. I think Phantom Forces is meant to, like, not do that, but it did anyways. And I got one. He shot me with the MP12 or Hex? Oh, impressive. At that range, that's impressive. Alright. Oh, got shot somewhere. Can't find him. Oh, he's dead. Alright. Cool. How lucky. Dude. People are finding me before I find them right now. I know this is the best player on the team, but it's still annoying. The guy with 35,000 are dumbfounded. Yeah. Yep. I only know Desert Storm for one moment. I had to fight off a swarm. Sorry, I made my spawn. Yeah. I mean, I know the maps by heart. Like, some of these maps, like this one, I know by heart, the old ones, to which, like, I can move around. But the newer ones, I'm pretty screwed on, because I can't know where I'm going. Also, there's, like, 4 people over there, and this is not working for me right now. Jesus, dude. Alright. I guess we're gonna go close range. Let's pull up the AA-12 and kind of just run around with this thing. Let's run around with the knife and the AA-12. That'll work a little better. Oh. I just need to get close into range to these guys, because if I'm trying to fight them like that, I'm just not going to win, you know? And that's kind of sad. I need to get really... Again, dude. Every time, man. Like, he's just waiting. He's waiting here, and the only way you can get to him is by going around one side or the other. And so it's really such a pain. They're just really good at sniping you out of those positions, bro. There's just no way to get them at all. You gotta catch him by surprise, and I guess this is the main way as to which I would catch him by surprise, going up here and then going that way. So I guess we're gonna do that. Maybe might be able to pull this off. It is funny that you can kind of double jump in this game. If you press XX. Shift XX. That's how you do that. Anyways. Just double jumping around the map. I'm looking for the enemies, bro. I'm trying to find them. I think they stopped spawning in. There's one over there, but I don't have a sniper, so I can't really do much about him. I'm just dead, yeah. Too far, dude. Too far. Alright, I gotta get the sniper back out. Because it's just, yeah, either you're too far or you're too close. And that's kind of the problem with this map. There's really no, like, comfortable range of, like, you know, rifle into, like, shotgun range, you know? You don't get those. Alright. I hit him. Does this count as kill? 96, yeah. Alright, we take it. It gave us the kill. Hard map, dude. Honestly, very hard map. Oh, what else? Yeah, I mentioned I've been eating out lately a lot more, you know, for dinner, especially when I was up at uni. I think, alright, I'm getting used to this, but, dude, I will give it between Sonic and Wendy's. Those are the two best, like, fast food places if you're gonna go get a consistent meal, at least for nourishment. Like, right, if you're gonna eat consistent fast food, those are the two places you want to be eating. I hit him, but, oh, the ping, dude. The ping didn't count it because I hit him after he hit me based on the ping. That's pain. Oh. He got me like a second before I could stab him. Wow. I mean, it's impressive players right now, I'll give it that. But yeah, this is what I mean by either I'm always too close range or too far. If I had the AA-12 there, he's instantly dead, right? You know, just one of those moments. Looking around, trying to find him. Oh, I got stuck on the roof. Alright, I see a bunch of enemies over this way, so... maybe if I use the underground tunnels to get to him, I'll find him. There are some right above me, so... bum bum ba dum bum bum ba da ba. Just Mission Impossible sneaking around. Trying to find. Alright, they're on this side of the map, so I just gotta be kind of careful. Alright, I see him. He pointed the rifle at me immediately. Bro, thank you. I missed so many shots there in a row. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Why am I so bad? Alright, best bet, survive as long as possible. Then I might be able to live here. Okay. Hear him. Yeah, he walked into it. I expected that. Nice. Alright, I'll take the AK. It doesn't actually have... oh, I see him. I see two of them. I can take those two. I can get them so quickly. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's a semi. God damn it. Alright, they killed him too, but picked up such a bad gun. What the heck is this thing? This is so bad. Alright. I'll take the AK. Alright, cool. We got them all. They're not spawned in right now. If anyone ever starts voting you to get you kicked off the server, you're just gone. You're just gone. Just how it is. Here. 5 on red app. Yakere. Oh, nope, can't say that. Dang it. I got shot by somebody else. Nope, can't say that. Can I say that? Nope. Nope. Can't. Bro, it's so hard to advert. Anyways, though. All good, all good. Got the nade. Must toss nade at 3,000 people. Kaboom! Oh, I got him, nice. Revenge! That was the guy who killed me. Let's go. That's how you get revenge. 6 minute 15 left on the round. We'll play out this round at the very least. Hello. Ow. Okay. On his name, but all good. 6 minutes left on that. Yeah. Well, I mean, things are good. There's a future for the community. I guess we're mostly waiting on the TNF to come out to start posting like active videos and guides and tutorials and all that, but that'll be like a good 2 weeks before we get there. So at the moment, it's kind of just building up, you know, getting some watch hours and all that, and making sure we're mostly monetized at least by the time that we can get that out of the way. We'll see. I forget the vote kick command even in this game. I'll have to remember that at some point. But I think most people don't know it, and I think that's kind of a good thing. That players that don't play this game actively don't know the vote kick command, because then they would just vote kick everybody all the time, which would be kind of funny, but like, just kind of a popularity contest of who gets to stay in the server. There should be a little crown on the person who's the oldest person of the server, just so you know, like, to keep them in the server for as long as possible, and they kind of just reign through the Phantom Forces community. That would be rather funny, but yeah, they should do that sometime. Nice. That was a perfect shot, too. Also, this gun is not a gun you should be with, but hey, we'll take it. That was decent. It was a good shot. Alright. Well, 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the round. I mean, I think we can get a couple more kills here in this round. I don't think we're doing bad. We're not doing great, but, you know, it's somewhere in the middle. I think we can go positive KD by the end of this. Just trying to find, like, where they are. Again, this is not my favorite map, but that was the first time I got knifed. In the entire hour and a half I've been playing this, that was the first time I got knifed. I'm mad. I just, because I was looking around, I was like, I don't know where they are. It's like, I immediately got knifed after I said that. That was just even more BM, bro. That just made it even more BM. That's sad. Alright. Where is enemy? Show me enemy. Hello. Yeah. I mean, I suppressed them, I guess, but alright, I got an assist kind of skill. We take. Dang. Get him. No, they didn't even get him. It would have given me the assist kill had they gotten him. No. Would have been so much better that way. 2, 3, 4, nuclear, and it hit me. My own nade hit me, bro. Why? Okay. Well, we're stuck here now until they kill him. I'll wait for that kid to almost die, and then I'll go swoop in and get the kill. Alright, yeah. I tried. Hi! Hello. How's it going? Okay. I'm gonna call you Disciple. Welcome in. How are you, bro? Hopefully you're having a good day. I'm playing out the rest of this round at the moment. Alright, he's dead. L. Alright. That guy did destroy me for like half the game, bro. I will hand him that. But yeah. I just gotta make it through this round, bro. This map, dude. This map is such a pain. I'm a new viewer. Hello. Welcome in. I am Yakere. I am mainly a Twitch content creator, but I did start doing it more recently. At least I'm gonna pick it up consistently. Oh, it's a Mosin. Give me the, where's the Mosin? There's the Mosin. Yes. Oh, why is it decked out, bro? The point of playing with the Mosin is to not play with it when it's decked out. It's kind of a meme gun. They attached a smartphone to a Mosin, bro. Why? What is the purpose behind that? Okay, hello. So yeah. Like, what the hell? Okay, I'm gonna move on from that. Okay. Reyna. Alright, welcome in, Reyna. Is that Reyna or Rihanna? Anyways. Alright, hello, Reyna. Welcome in, welcome in. Alrighty. Just trying to survive at the moment and not get blasted in the face by 80% of the server, because a lot of them are trying to hunt me down at the moment. The way to survival is by not having to fight everybody. If you get in little select fights in this game, Phantom Forces, you don't get hunted by the whole server. So the thing is a lot of the times, because of how the spawns work in this game, you end up, sorry, I needed to focus there. You end up fighting, like, packs of players, because they'll spawn in on each other for, like, XP, and so, when you spawn in on somebody else and you get a kill with them, split a little bit, and when you get your own kill, or they kill you, that works too. The first pronunciation, so, Reyna, yeah. Do you play Arise Cross? I haven't played that game yet. What's the game like? Is it FPS, or is it, did you try it? It's a fun game. Look it up. Arise Crossover. It up. Images. Okay. I mean, I think someone sent me this earlier. I think what it is it looks like a simulator game. Is this a fighting game? I think it's a fighting game. Well, explain it to me. I'm interested. I mean, at the moment I'm playing Phantom, but just because Phantom is a good game to rant on. And I haven't streamed in a while. It's this is technically my first stream back in like 2 years, so I'll give it that. I am gonna start doing like daily from here, but I just don't want to. You know what I mean? Like I want to get the community going daily again. It's just my first day back in 2 years, so I want to play a game I'm familiar. Me Phantom is easy enough for me to rant while playing it, if you get me. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Here, in my Discord, I'll give you the Discord real fast so you can join. There is a suggestions channel here. Let me grab the actual Discord thing. Give me a minute so I can grab it. Yeah, if you ever want to post it, there's a whole channel for game suggestions in Discord. And I do play them. Like back when I was main content creating, I played them it was Wednesdays and Fridays. Any game suggestions in the entire channel, and I'd play it until I'd stream for like 8 hours back then. And I would play them until they're done. So maybe I'll get back into doing that. So yeah, what kind of game is it? It's a mix of multiple animes, so it's a crossover. It's in the game Tower Defense. I mean, I think it looks like a fighting game, but if it's Tower Defense, I would definitely play it. I was a big like I remember growing up on like Bloons TD. I was around when Bloons TD 2 came out. All right, Bloons TD 1 was a little bit before me, but I was around when Bloons TD was a thing. So yeah, I remember when it kind of just started blowing up, and so Blood Penguin in my childhood, man. Yeah, for sure. I was there. You start by punching characters. You can arise from a unit, arise when your journey starts. Okay, cool. So I'm assuming it's more of like a fighting type game, or monsters, battles, stuff like that. Probably PvP oriented. I mean, that's cool. It's a cool game. A lot of those games for me, I feel like, I mean, it's very good, like iteration or background content, I would say. Like, right, if someone has something to talk about on a live stream, that would be a good game to play. For me, I think this just keeps my ADHD in line long enough for me to like, you know what I mean? Because like my focus goes back and forth from chat to game to chat to game, to where like, right, I stay interested as a creator. And so I feel like that's a reason that Phantom Forces and Skywars are probably the main 2 games that I'm like able to like connect with on a mental level for like streamer entertainment. And so in a way, this game keeps me entertained while I'm live, because it puts me back and forth from talking to like focusing on the game. Which is nice, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think there's 8 or 9 islands right now. You go around killing units and arising them to get stronger, and yeah, it sounds more exciting when you get your first SS strength. Yeah, I got you. It's basically One Punch Man, but in real life. Or not in real life, in game. Yeah, but One Punch Man, yeah. It's basically an online version of One Punch Man is what you're getting at. But yeah, that's cool. I'm down to give it a shot. Put it in my suggestions link. On Wednesdays and Fridays, I'll be doing game suggestions. So that's what I used to do, and honestly, it's a decent idea to get back at. Okay, I had so much time to avoid that, and I'm just sad that I failed to. Like, I tried backing up, and then I immediately hit the plant in the middle before, like, backing up, and I saw the nade. I looked at it, thought maybe that's bugged, and then it wasn't bugged, and then I blew up, and I was like, nope, that's just me being bad at the game. Okay, hello, entire enemy team. I see like 20 rounds of bullets go through the wall. I'm like, no, I'm not walking through there. Thank you. I'm gonna wait for. All right. It happened again. No. It happened twice. Why? It's just a tycoon. At this point, we should just play Shadow of this RPG or Decaying Winter. Decaying Winter is not bad, and I will give it that. I have played Decaying Winter. I made a tutorial on it. Decaying Winter is a major meme, dude. It is so fun to play that with other people, dude. Because Decaying Winter, I feel like between Dead Rails and Decaying Winter, those 2 games are like ingrained in the Roblox mindset of like, this is how you F with other people while playing with them, and it's so funny. In Decaying Winter, somebody will just have a shotgun, wander around the map for 80% of the game, and then you're just stuck in this cave with like basically a stick and like basically holding out like it's that IKEA SCP 3001, where you just kind of gotta box yourself in and wait for your teammates to start playing the game. But yeah, Decaying Winter is malevolent. Yeah, I've never tried Phantom Forces because my laptop is a potato. Okay, well, oh man, let's get into this story. When I was 8 to 14 years old, I'm 20 right now. I had a laptop, a MacBook Air, right? Basically, at that time, MacBook Airs were not brand new, but they were recent enough to be like a good computer. And I remember playing Tradelands when it came out in 2013 on my laptop. And I would, at the time, nowadays I don't do this, but I would alt, and I would take the stuff off the alts, and then I'd put it on my main account. So nowadays, you're not, since 2016, you haven't been allowed to do that. But at the time, Tradelands didn't have a rule against it, so I was able to do that. The problem is when you make a new Roblox account and join a game, my MacBook Air starts heating up, and it was summer, so I was wearing shorts with a MacBook Air, and the MacBook Air would like burn into my lap. And to this day, the warmest part of my body at any given time is my upper like thighs, because not thighs or what is this, the leg, right below your butt. Right, basically like that's always the warmest part because I had a MacBook Air, right? My entire childhood development, bro. My physical childhood development was straight up a MacBook Air sitting on my lap with like that would heat up again and again and again. And it would just they don't have this problem anymore. They fixed this on the MacBook Airs, but it would heat up on the bottom. The fans nowadays come out the back, right? But at the time they went out the bottom. So it would just like heat up and then it would just basically melt your lap. And so, right, basically because at the time I had to do alting, I would just, every time I made a new account, it would like heat spike 10 degrees into my lap, bro. I'm 100% not watching this in class, it's all good. But yeah, it's cool. No worries, Sin. I mean, I had very lax like teachers when I was in 11th and 12th grade. Right? I mean, I'm going into third year uni now, but like in uni you can do whatever. They don't give a fuck. No offense. But in I remember especially when it came down to yeah, like yeah, when it came to my high school teachers, like if I did the lesson already or I did all my work, they didn't care what I was doing. And that was kind of my high school experience. It's the American education experience, honestly. It's just how that is. So yeah, I tagged you in your Discord. Thank you. Check it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays I'll try. I will also play it after stream just to check it out if you don't mind. But yeah, thank you. Right now, because again, right, first stream back, I want to be able to talk. I don't, games that I'm familiar with, comfy. I was between this and Rise of Nations, right, for talking stream, but I think Phantom makes it a little bit more fast because when you're moving at this speed, you also talk at this speed, and then it works, cognitively, it makes it more interesting. Also, not everyone knows how to play Rise of Nations, so in fairness, playing that game is a little first stream content, but you get me. But yeah. Anyways, though, I'm glad nowadays they make MacBooks at least, or at least any type of like laptop. It doesn't heat up the way MacBooks used to, and they've made that like a standard practice to just not be a thing anymore. So you don't get people that are generally like have melting type computers on their laps anymore when they're playing games. It still gets hot, but it won't do that. Like it's not gonna start hurting you, and that did. Fun fact: I've been waiting out a 6-month PF ban, and it's my last month. Oh, it's all good, dude. No worries. I mean, I don't have like a playing with viewers tag on it. It's YouTube. But yeah, it's cool. It's fine. It's fine. PF for me is more of just a talking background game than it is an enjoyable like sense of. And you know what I'm talking about? Like I run around in this game with a karambit, go knife people, and talk about what's happening in life. I mean, I talked about steaks for 40 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the game is not the relevant part of the stream to me, at least. This is my Sky Wars, you know. Like I rant while playing this game. That's the whole purpose of it. But yeah, it's not ultra relevant in terms of like right what I'm doing. Of it. Yeah. Also, I'm doing terrible in this game right now. Jesus, time to change server, huh? But yeah. I don't know, man. All right. I don't know. Let me leave this at the very least. It is definitely. I'm deciding as to whether. Yeah, 6-month ban is crazy. It is kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Let's play something else for now. I was playing a bit of Phantom Forces at the time, but I think we can move on in games. I've been playing that for an hour and a half. Might as well. What is a good game that's kind of out right now that would be interesting to play? Nah, 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 nah. These are fun when you have your voice on, but it's not the best game to play on stream. Put it that way. Roblox Titanic, the memes that people would be doing in those games. Oh my god, bro! Just don't drown. Just get on a ship. It's not that hard. Chicken jockey. All right. Ba ba da ba. Let me see. I've already beaten Dead Rails a couple of times. Rise is a decent game, but it's probably not something you want to play on stream again. Where's maybe Airship Assault? Yeah, this game's always a bit of fun. Play some Airship Assault. Screw it. You have to switch to Linux to flex this superior. Yeah. Okay. One day. There we go. Full screen it. Cool. Primary weapon. I have one option. I'm not very good at this game. Under the plane is okay. Dude, the mouse, the sensitivity is so low with this. Oh my god. Oh, that's an enemy. The sensitivity, bro. I have to move my entire hand. Oh, I overheated the gun. Dang it. Give me a clear shot, bro. Give me a clear shot, brother. Give me a clear shot, brother. Get him. Get him. Oh, you went down. Okay, jump. Yep, jump time. No! Why did he do that? Why? What was the purpose? Alright, whatever. He crashed the plane for no reason. I think it's time to reset. Yeah. Hackermans indeed, bro. Sudo Pacman -S Firefox. I mean, I'm using Chrome now. Yeah. I use Google Chrome for the most part. I feel like it's just the most efficient, bro. Alright. I always take the biplane seats. It's more fun. Dude, the camera sensitivity is so incredibly low in this. Jesus Christ. I need to like move my entire mouse 5 times. Alright, what else is going on in my world? I have tips, stats. Poland bastard. That's fun. Hey, bud. Oh, shoot. I gotta pay attention. Hit him. Oh, he bombed it. Nice. Oh god, I overheated. Alright, first person. Here we go. He's shot down. He's gone. He's gone. Okay, this guy's insane. Why did you do a 180, bro? This guy's actually quite a good pilot. I'll give him some respect. Getting shot down by a lot of anti-aircraft, though. I've been daily driving in Linux on that. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Why? What the? How did you F that up, dude? Dude, how did you F that up? What the? Like, there is nobody here. How? What did you? Why? Why would you ever do that? Okay. Bruh. That literally crashed. Like, you have to crash on purpose for that to happen. There's no way, dude. Let me shoot out their engines so we can win the game. How many shots did it take? 50? 100? I'm gonna keep shooting it until it does. Yeah, I hit the maximum thing. I mean, it makes a dink sound, so I'm assuming I'm hitting it. No. Does it actually do damage? Does anyone know? I have no idea. I have no clue, sincerely, if this does damage or not. can't aim lower, can I? Nope. Oh, I can shoot that guy down. He's lagging so hard. I'm gonna shoot the kid on the roof. No, can't kill any of them, but... Got him. Blasting him out in the skies. This is fun. This is fun. I hit him twice. I don't think I killed him though. Oh, hello there. Couldn't kill him. Dang, dude. There's a lot of planes getting really close to me here. I don't know how much health they have. Like, how does it measure it? Oh, that was one of ours. Dang it. Got him. Nice. I mean, I don't have a parachute, so I don't know how the heck I'd survive it. Oh, they got on there. Oh, hello. You left the game. You left the game, bruh. Get him. Oh god, hello. No. Down I go. Alright. Biplane turret time activate. Need to move the camera all the way around, bro. Alright, need to do it again. I get to aim behind. Hit him. Didn't kill him though. Oh god. Yep. Saw that coming. No, I don't have a way in. I don't have a way in. No! The pain. Alright, now I gotta reset because that situation. Oh god. Of course, of course. Greenland airship. We are Greenland. Indeed we are. Must survive. Dude, I forget that you have to like actually infiltrate some of these. Survival is paramount. Okay. An enemy? There's an enemy. Bruh! What the heck? How is he here? There's somebody in them not here. What the heck? Shoot him down. No. You may not kill me. No. You may not. No. I'm out of bullets. Oh, bro, it's limited ammo. Dang it. Alright. First spotted of one extinct Yakere having fun. True, true, true. Oh no, it's not limited ammo. It's infinite ammo. It's just I failed to reload it properly. It's stupid. Can I blow this up? No. There we go. Defused. Defused. Bomb defused. CT's win. No. It's definitely this guy playing here. Hello there. Immediately. My guns are just bad. It's been 10 months since the last spotting. True, true, true. I'm glad to, you know, be doing a lot of this again. It'll make it enjoyable in the future for sure. But yeah. Nom nom. Anyway, so I think I am gonna wrap up the stream here in a minute or two because I'm out of topics at the moment. But yeah, I've run out of content. That like one Indian meme, and the guy reacts to him running out of the video of him running out of content. Like reaction to I run out of content. Like yeah, I'm not gonna be that guy next. Wow. Okay, well everything on this ship is exploding, meaning I should probably leave the game before it crashes. But yeah, thank you guys for topping into the stream. Genuinely appreciate it. Hey, hey. Here, let me adjust the camera to where like I can say bye. Alright. Cool. Thank you guys for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. That's fine. All right. And better. Cool. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate the heck out of it. I will be live probably tomorrow. I'm deciding on how I want to run stuff, but hey, nonetheless, appreciate it a ton. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for tuning in. Caesar, Tenkanata, main chatters of the stream for like an hour and 40. If you want to be a mod, Caesar, hit me up. I would definitely make you a mod, especially if you're willing to sit in a chat for an hour, 42 hours. Great, awesome. Thank you for that. I do need to properly eat. I need to get used to streaming more often. I can't really stream for like 4 hours talking at the pace that I am without like any warm up. It would kill my voice. I'd have no voice tomorrow if I did this 5 hours a day right now. You need to build up to that. So starting back at an hour 45, I don't think that's too bad. Thank you guys for hopping in. Appreciate it. Might just pop in. Yeah. Thank you, Sin, for being here as well. Reyna, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. And who else was here? There are a couple others. Fives is here as well. Alpha also. But thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. Means a ton. Yep. And I will probably